I'm just gonna make sure that the game capture is gonna do its thing, but happy datey wall. That goes that way, and this goes over this way. So this should be the same resolution, which means nothing should really go wrong. This is a bit more rounded, though. There. But we still have, like, it's not like we're covering anything up, but I like this. This is pretty cool. I will look into getting some new music. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to see how this overlay is going to work for you guys, and we're going to go from there. But yeah, I went to, what is it, VGen? And I was like, ooh. Like, you can't go wrong with VGen. Hello? Oh, damn, are they already here to pick up the tapes? This one ain't ready yet. What do you mean? Oh, wait, no. That's right. I think this was, we filled it up and we put stuff in it and we were just gonna send it off. Hold on. Yeah, it's got the cassette tape in it. We're just gonna send it off. Alright. So, pretty creepy here. A lot of creepy stuff going on. So our goal for today is gonna be, and let me, hey, Polgin. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Convert that tape. We are gonna go out there and do some work. Hold on. Convert. There we go. If anybody has any questions about this game, please ask them, and I will try to answer them. I'm a little bit more awake now, so I think I'll have plenty of answers. I like that it matches your hoodie pretty well. Me too. I think it works pretty good. I gotta set this up so that this downloads. This was the signal we kind of, like, just let go. Alright, we're getting those emails from the doctors. Those will be like, hey, go out and pick this up, go out and pick that up, that kind of thing. Oh, hold on. So we are tuning the frequencies with the polarity here. I'm glad you like it, though. I think it was a good purchase, then. If everybody else... If you guys like it, then that makes me happy. Let me know what you think about the overlay. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to download. It's probably going to take all day. Let's take a look at our emails here. Package received. Foxtrot, Oscar, and India. So, not that. I need this. This is my notebook here. So this notebook... is how I write everything. Yeah, we're just gonna... I don't know how to respond to that. What, the TV overlay? Yeah, the new overlay we got. Let me know what you think, if you care to share. I'm gonna grab this, because we need this. So, we're gonna be going out. What that email asked for us to do is go out to these specific stations and collect some codes from them on this disc. You know, I tried so hard with these things to not have them follow me. So that they won't bother me, right? Lo and behold. Oh, we didn't punch in the signal. Hold on. You know, I got to invest in a laptop for this game. The laptop's pretty cool. Apparently, it just lets you, like... It doesn't do a hell of a lot of stuff. It just basically does this stuff right here. SV. Target. Which one was it again? Hold on. Foxtrot. Okay. Foxtrot. Okay, so that's signaling that there's a pile of trash here I forgot about. Oops. And these all look like they're turned on. Okay, you're gonna get out. So we're okay. We're alright for today, for like the day. It's daytime. Not much weird stuff is gonna happen today. But I think you know, we're still going to be looking over our shoulders, honestly. Hold on. There's one more thing we have to do. So this is a... So Voices of the Void, for those that don't know, is a survival... kind of a... It's a number of different things. I gotta make sure I water this when I come back. Or fill it up, rather. It is a... I guess we're going back in. Hold on. Voices of the Void is a survival game. It didn't used to be. They kind of mixed it up as time went on. But it is a survival game where you're out in... I think it's the Swiss Alps. That's the Swiss Alps we're in. Like a forest out there. And you'll see, like, satellite dishes in the distance and stuff, right? And these satellite dishes are used to scan signals from space. This is a real thing that, like, you can actually get hired to do in real life, believe it or not. And essentially, it is our job to scan these signals from space. Unfortunately, weird things continue to happen every time we're out here. It is our job to keep the satellites up and running, and they're using, like, really, really old, outdated technology and stuff like that built into them. So, this is still, like, the 90s in the timeline right now, like, the game. But some of the stuff is pretty old that we're using. So it can break, it can malfunction, just in general, weird stuff happens. And it never quite feels safe. You never really feel safe in this game. And I certainly don't feel safe going out right now and doing this, but it's something we have to do. So we should be okay because it's daytime. We can see our base, the lights are on and everything, but we've got a lot of business work to do today. Busy work to do. We're going to type in SV request, and what that's doing is that's requesting a hash code that is being printed on the floppy disk. And once it's done, we have to go to the next location, which will be Oscar. So we're going to type in SV target Oscar. And the reason why we're doing this is because this gets us money. You guys saw those tapes that I had that were all being put into that machine and being processed over a couple of different times that I played this. Well, essentially, those tapes have the signals on them, and we refine them, and we remove background noise, and we scrub them of all that kind of stuff to see if there are any, like, signals coming from space. Most of the time, we just get noise. Occasionally, we get, like, what sounds like music. Which can equally be kind of creepy to hear, but chances are it's like, when you run things, and we do this in real life as humans, you can run signals that we get from space, or like signals from a planet. Planets put out like a background signal, right? In general. And you can run them through a bunch of spectral analyzers and actually hear, like, a pleasant version of what the planet sounds like, or what the moon or what the sun might sound like. They did it years ago. And in this, that's what that's doing. So, occasionally we end up hearing some really strange stuff coming from the stars, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. I've always been interested in, signals that we as humans have received from space in the past. And believe it or not, we've actually received signals that have been possible communications from what could be an alien planet. We don't know. At one point, a long, long time ago, I think it was the Hello Earth signal we got. Hello from Earth. A powerful beacon sent to an Earth-like planet that will arrive in 2030. This powerful beacon was sent to an Earth-like planet that will arrive in 2030. This is an and probable story behind Australia's first attempt to contact extraterrestrials. But we do get weird signals from space. That have come and gone as time has gone on. Weird signals from space. Astronomers have been detecting mysterious and repeated radio signals from deep space, including a source near the galactic center that flashes every 18 to 58 minutes and differs from known pulsars. These long-period radio transients challenge the existing physics and possible orientation from exotic magnetars or previously unknown stellar remnants. We also, back in 1977, received something. The WOW signal, represented as 6EQUJ5, which I'll pull up on, let me pause the game here, get the tape out and everything, and I'll show you guys really quick. It's gonna be Wikipedia, so be flashbanged. Hold on, can I make Wikipedia dark?
I love kitties!
Hello, ears of kittiness, good morning to you. Dark, here we go. I'm gonna pull this up really quick for you guys to see, because I want to show you guys this, because it's kind of cool. So here it is. This is the signal. The original printout from the scientist who did it. The WOW signal is a strong narrowband signal that was detected on April 15, 1977 by Ohio University's Big Ear Radio Telescope in the United States, then used to support the search of extraterrestrial intelligence. Perfers here. The signal appeared to come from a direction from the constellation Sagittarius and bore expected hallmarks of extraterrestrial origin. I don't know what that means entirely. The entire signal lasted about 72 seconds, which Big Ear was able to observe. Despite numerous follow-up searches and hypotheses, the signal has never occurred, never had an explanation, terrestrial or otherwise, and has been confirmed, while some scientists and researchers have suggested it could represent an extraterrestrial transmission. Its single occurrence and lack of replication limit the strength of this interpretation. The WOW signal has inspired target searches, scientific discussion, and rare astrophysical phenomena, and references in popular culture. So we've received signals from space in the past many, many times since then, I think. This is Oscar, so we're going SV target. So it's happened. As time has gone on, we have received weird signals from space and stuff like that. We found signals from space as well. We're sending signals constantly as well. Because you have to remember, we're putting out radio signals all the time too. Through Wi-Fi, through the internet, through television, through our satellites. So if there's any advanced space society that is out there, or any extraterrestrial society that exists, however far away that they exist, they too have been receiving our signals, or maybe detecting the signals that we've sent out. Do you think that there are signals from Earth that have bounced off of something in space? It's possible, for sure. It's not out of the realm of possibility. The kind of stuff that we've seen that's been in space before is incredible. There was a research hub that, this was years upon years ago. It wasn't a signal, but it was from a telescope. And it was something that moved behind a planet, almost, they saw. If I could pull up the video, I'd love to, but I don't know if I could find it. But there was this giant, like, torpedo-shaped rock, they think it is, that, like, was moving in the shadows of space, and we caught it for, like, a couple of seconds. And it was really creepy looking. And the thing is that it looked like a giant, like, torpedo-shaped asteroid, right? So a lot of people tend to just think it's an asteroid. But what I like to think, because I'm one of those people that likes to... I want to believe, you know? I want to believe aliens exist. I'm at liberty to believe they do. Not that I've ever seen one myself. Maybe one day I will. But... the possibility of it being a thing is really cool. And I think that that torpedo-shaped rock we saw in space was, you know, an alien spaceship that they made an asteroid out of. You know? Why, you know, think about it. Instead of making a rocket or exclusively building a rocket to travel through space with human materials, why not use something that stood the test of time already? An asteroid. Asteroids tumble through space. They seem to navigate space just fine, and if you're lucky enough to have one that's torpedo-shaped like that one, it seems like it could have genuinely been some kind of spaceship. So that's kind of what I've always questioned. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Aha, here it is. This was in 2017. It was known as the... I'll pull it up on screen really quick, because I want to keep, like, talking about space stuff, so here. This is it. The first known interstellar object to visit our solar system. The Oumuamua. It was the first confirmed, and this is NASA's website. I want to make this clear, so they're not bullshitting us. They saw this. The first object to ever confirmed from another star system to visit our solar system. This interstellar interloper, discovered on October 19th of 2017, so that wasn't that long ago, appears to be a rocky cigar-shaped object with a somewhat reddish hue. The object is named... name I can't pronounce. By its discoverers, it means a message from afar arriving first in Hawaiian. It is up to a quarter-mile long, 400 meters long, and highly elongated, perhaps 10 times as long as it is wide. That aspect ratio is greater than any asteroid or comet that has ever come into our solar system to date. While its elongated shape is quite surprising, and unlike objects in our solar system, it may provide clues into how our solar system was formed. And this is like a 3D image of what it looks like. Oumuamua. Okay. There you go. So this is what it looks like. You can see it right here on a telescope that tracked it like a moving comet right here. There's a lot of other things in space that make it look weird, but there was, I thought, a video of this that they had, and I'm surprised that they didn't post the video of it. But this really weird shaped thing, you mean to tell me this weirdly shaped thing... There's Voyager 1, by the way, if you're curious. This weirdly shaped object that we have here, there's Mars, there's Jupiter, there's Saturn, so Earth is, like, down here, right? It's still really, really small. But this thing is here, out nearly right outside of our solar system, or inside of it, just like floating out there. It's really cool to think about, and it leaves me to believe that this has to be some sort of like spaceship or something, you know? It just like hidden, you know, camouflaged or whatever. And it's just one of those really freaking cool things that you see in space sometimes. And I've always been curious about them because of that. They've interested me. I've been interested in signals from space for a long time. Heck, we have weird stuff on the planet, even, that we still don't know about, and that stuff has just always intrigued me. But you're absolutely, you raised a very good question, Ty. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on, like, my own little tangent about, like, objects in space. I just got so excited that someone wanted to engage with the conversation. I was like, ooh. I got a little excited there over that. I had this crazy dream. When I pass on from the living, I hope my soul will be able to fly through space. That's not a crazy dream. I think that's a great dream to want to have. I've kind of hoped that that was what we could have done too. Is that, like, we as, like, space souls or whatever could just, like, travel space. Like, who the hell is gonna want to stay on Earth after, like, being dead for a couple of years and seeing stuff? We're gonna want to explore space, you know? So I would imagine, yeah, if we die and there's any chance that we could actually go anywhere, I hope we can get into, like, space travel as, like, you know, our source of life, you know? So that's not, to me, that's not crazy at all. That's, like, a really cool idea. Because, like, you could write something about that. You could write a sci-fi novel about something like that, like, space travel is just too impossible for the human body to handle. So we have to use, like, you know, we have to harness the dead in some way to do it. There we go. I hate that. That signal thing. Space boats are crazy. Also a very popular military tactic to disguise things as other things for camouflage. That rock looks surprisingly ship-shaped. That was what I was thinking too, like... It just seems like a logical conclusion, you know? Like, oh... Why would... Ooh, duct tape. Why wouldn't they do that, you know? There's so many cool things from space. I love looking at telescope images and videos. Me too, dude. I love the fact that Saturn has rings. I have always thought that there was a lot of interesting stuff that Saturn had. Because Saturn's like an asteroid belt. So, within itself, in our own solar system. So there's something to be said about that, to find that engaging. Rather than using the wave visual like a Transformer minigame, I like to use the red bar in the bottom right. I might do that next time. Try to remind me if I have to... Well, I'm going to another one, so you'll have a chance to remind me when I get there if I forget. Jupiter is cool. The Spot is a storm that's been going on forever. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jupiter does have a storm, like a hurricane going on in it. They don't call it the perfect storm, but, like, what's the word for that? Like... We have a planet that rains diamonds sideways. Which planet is that? You're kind of a space nerd. You should have said something, dude. I would have loved having this conversation with you when we played this. The multiple times we did. Don't ever be afraid to, like, chime in and talk about, like, space stuff. I love that shit, man. I like Star Trek, I like space, I like all that stuff. Star Trek's, like, extraordinarily speculative in the most fun way possible. When, you know, when it's written, right? Like, The Next Generation, you know. The reason why, I think the reason why a lot of people tend to view Star Trek as, like, terrible nowadays is because they're so used to, Star Trek Next Generation, like, that's everybody's comfort show from, like, the 90s. So even I'm at liberty to believe that new, like, older Star Trek fans may not view as they may not view Next Generation as the most exciting show, but I think the generation that grew up with the Next Generation tends to like that one the most, and oftentimes will look at it and be like, yeah, it's great, but actually have a hard time watching the original. Hey, Abyssal. The Great Red Spot. What do you mean? Buddy, what planet rains diamonds that you're talking about? Everyone loves seeing Worf get hit by the empty plastic barrel. I mean, you're not wrong. What's wild about that episode is, like, Worf becomes, like, he has to get, like, surgery to get his back fixed after that because, like, that plastic barrel takes him out, right? And he turns around and he just, oh, we're in the wrong place. He goes to, like, Riker and he's like, Riker, would you please kill me? Like, he asks Riker to kill him because, like, he doesn't want to be, like, paraplegic. And they're like, bro, we could just fix it. What? No. I find it fascinating that the expansive space has no mass. Jupiter's red spot is the storm. Oh, okay. That's what he was saying. He chimed in over the... Okay. That's what he meant. I do like that stuff. Neptune is diamonds. Wouldn't it make sense? No, actually, no. We couldn't. We shouldn't do that. You want to know why they would probably try to stop us from going to Neptune? Is because if we went to Neptune, the value of diamonds would completely be lost. I think realistically, if we ever conquer space travel in any kind of way, you can 150% witness a diamond company or something like that purchasing the rights to Neptune to prevent you from ever... to prevent... is that... You guys seeing this? I don't have a camera. Oh, that's what I do use, Marty, by the way, to see this, is to... There we go. There we go. A lot of books and stuff here. Papers, files. Extra tools. Ah. We can't. We would be smashed. The atmosphere of Neptune is so dense and heavy that there's a reason, that is the reason the carbon-1 atmosphere is diamonds. Oh, okay. And Neptune's supposed to be really cold, too, right? Or am I thinking... Which one's the one that's cold? That's Neptune, right? Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, guys. We're gonna try to sneak up on this and see what's going on. Because, wait... Hey, wait a minute, they're fading away. Wasn't this like a forest? Wasn't this... this area changed? It's a treehouse. It looks like it's half built, like they haven't put it together yet. I'm not prepared to make first contact. Somebody call Tom DeLong. We need him. He's a first contact expert. I didn't know that though, Ty. That's awesome. And also disappointing in its same right. There's like a whole sci-fi story that could be written about that. Because this is what you could do. You could write a story... Oh, I'm probably never gonna do it, as much as it's a great idea that I would love to do. You have a story about, like, some big corporation buying the rights to keep Neptune controlled, right? So they become the most valuable company in the world because they have, like, diamonds, right? And with that, you have these people, these pirates, in their own spaceships and stuff, and you get like something like the Nostromo or something like that from the Alien movies. These people are like, hey, you know, we want to be able to steal some of those diamonds from the planet. So they have to mine the planet, and they have to do it through like being really sneaky, and like there's a whole story there. It can be genuinely interesting. Even our machines wouldn't be able to work there. They would smash and freeze. Damn. Yeah, you'd have to definitely write something to have it be like, this is how it was done, or how we would be able to do it. This advanced type of material, diamonds can break diamonds, kind of thing. If you could do it, I don't know. Like, I love that we're putting that in, which is a 5¼ inch floppy disk drive, into that. It's fun to speculate though. This one is Foxtrot. Oscar. And this one is India. I think it would just be a fun science fiction story to try to write. More than anything. I get in there. Yeah. Even our machines wouldn't be able to... It's negative 330 Fahrenheit, really. Hi, Kerfer. Here it is, kitty. Look.
No. I love kitties. No.
Alright, get on out there and... You get caught on everything. You're silly. You're a silly cat. Kerfer's going out to do work. If you ever become a VTuber, kitty, you should just become Kerfer. That's what you should do. You should inspire yourself and be like, I'm gonna be Kerfer. Alright, what about this? Is this done yet? It is. Okay, we can transfer that over to this and listen to it. It's an exoplanet. Kerfer is the best. Also, diamonds are relatively abundant on our own planet. The reason they are rare is because the jewelry companies own all the mines and told the public that they're rare as a way to sell them at a high price. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It's a horrible, horrible thing, though, I must say. Right, that's the next signal for that. Let's do this. Shit, I didn't see where any of the signals were. Let me just let it reset then. That is a very short version of their history. Yeah, I know about, like, blood diamonds and stuff like that. Blood diamonds! And that within itself is extraordinarily upsetting to have to consider. It's like, there's already, like, imitation diamonds that exist anyway, from what I remember. I think I got it. Yes. We got it. We're in rotation. Rotation. Okay, here we go. Are lab grown, even the colored diamonds. They're all treated, pressure treated. None of the, nothing that we buy, even gemstones, are 100% natural anymore. That's crazy. I didn't know that. You know a lot of stuff, Ty, damn. You're old? That's okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? Or this morning in some people's cases? I gotta, yeah, PayPal, I know. They're like, hey, you spent $5? And I'm like, yes. I also like nice things, so I went to buy jewelry. I was pissed to find my black diamonds was pressure treated and lab created. Isn't it funny how that happens? I'm just glorching along. So these are some of the signals that we cleaned up from different planets. I wouldn't mind a sandwich myself, honestly. Most of the time, if you find a diamond set in silver, it is lab created. The only diamonds that are real diamonds are set in fine gold, and the gold has to be 28 karat or 18 karat plus. Wow. I feel like you would be a fantastic jeweler. You know, like that would be like a great job for you. It seems like something you have a decent amount of knowledge of. I'm just gonna have this sit on the snack table. Would anybody like a snack? We have bullets and crackers. Want to talk about car sales? I'm good at that too. No, I'm an associate marriage and family therapist. If you're not already a fantastic something else. Yeah. Hold on. It's funny that you know, a lot of the time, as a streamer, I interact with all kinds of different people on Twitch, right? I know people with disabilities, I know people who are doctors, I know people who aren't doctors, I know people who are scientists and all kinds of stuff. I've never met somebody like you, though, Ty. You're a new addition to the people I have met on stream. Compilation, for lack of a better term. That's pretty cool, though. I don't know too much about cars, though. I occasionally can drum up the mental fortitude to be like, yes, this is what cars do. Cars go vroom, you know, that kind of thing. I can do that, that's not a problem. Oh, I stuck this in the floor. Damn it. I like helping people with their mental problems, mostly helping them make them know they aren't crazy. Well, you will find it very interesting once you get to know me better. You hear that? Oh, that's the satellite dish moving. It was pinging in. Skurfer's out there. She's fixing the satellites for me. Okay. You love neurology and cultures, you're a unicorn? You certainly are. Our character is sleepy. I need to call the thing down. More importantly, I need to give them this. So, it's coming in. Hopefully that tape is done. Kevin, it is the middle of the night. Why the hell are you calling me? Yeah, we're really sleepy, you could tell. It's Kevin. He's calling and asking about animal penis. Ah! Look what you did to your mother. Quoting a fan. So that was, I didn't just, like, make that up. It's from, I don't know if anybody remembers this. It's, Seth MacFarlane's Cavalcade of Cartoon Comedy is what it was called. It was a DVD that you could buy. It was sponsored by Burger King. And it was like... Guys, I think we need to go to bed. I hope Kerfer's okay, because I'm going to bed. Yes, everybody on Twitch has shared that information with me. I could... You know how many times I've had people come in and point that out to me? Many. You worked as a vet tech. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I've had people on Twitch come to me and tell me that. Whether they were regular viewers or strangers who just decided to come in and tell me that. But yeah. You have an ear mite collection. Ah, no shit. Look at the moon. It's mooning. Had when you were at the vet. Oh, because ear mites are quite common with certain pets. You know, we have only seen one side of the moon. That's true. The dark side of the moon does exist. Hey, Abyssal, I know you're listening, because you're here. Abyssal, what are you up to? What are you doing? What? Raw unusual... Chat. Playing forever. How's that been going? Chat, what the... Did they give this to us? Where did this come from? It's in my bed. Who put this in my bed? Kerfer never made it home last night. Maybe they like you. It says unusual shrimp. I've never seen blue shrimp before. I'll cook it and see. While that's cooking, we're gonna go check on Kerfer, because she didn't come home. I have blue shrimp. Oh, then maybe, I don't know where, maybe Kerfer gave it to us. Yeah, that's probably it, right? Let's check the computer to see if she's okay. She was fully charged, so... Oh. She's fine. Kerfer's fine. Oh, we lost the signal. I've had 5, now I have 20 plus that keep reproducing blue shrimp. Oh, so you even have, like, pet shrimp. Jesus, you have everything. Yeah, Ty is really interesting. It talks about cool shit. You all talk about cool stuff. I want to be honest. I enjoy the communication with you all at any time. Holgan says I'm old. I do, that's not true. Do you two know each other personally? I kind of get the vibe that you two are like friends in real life or something. I don't know how. KIA. Ooh, I'm lagging. I just saw that lag on stream. This game makes me lag. My VTuber. I don't know why. Hold on. Oh, I know what would help. Probably closing Steam. Like, minimizing Steam. Ugh. Online from a couple of streamers. I know they stream. I've been in Paulgan's streams before. So this is what Years of Kiddiness is doing currently. Wait a minute. Why does it look like she's flying? Let's go check on those shrimp. Either they gave us shrimp as a gift. Who's they, Bernie? Oh, they're done. Oh, no. Too hot. Yep, you gotta put it down. I can't yet, it's too hot. We gotta wait a minute. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Yeah, see the smoke coming off of it? With lemon and butter, if only. Don't mind the mess out here. I made this. I did this. These boxes got tossed around because of that weird zero gravity dream we had. I was about to jump off the roof by accident. Imagine, like, being a scientist at, like, a station nearby and just seeing, like, this orange cat walking around on the roof at night. Being like, you see Bernie last night? Yeah, he was walking around on the roof last night. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's... No, what is that? Oh, it's a trash pile. I'm gonna leave that there for now. We just ate, so we're okay. I'm gonna throw all this downstairs. I wish I wasn't allergic to shrimp. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I wish you weren't allergic to shrimp as well. I'm not much of a shrimp guy personally anyway, but I get it. Herfer, come back home. She fell over. Something's bullying her out there, I think. Something's out there bullying my girl. I don't like that. Is this done yet? Yeah. That should actually get us back on track. There's the car keys. Herfer, come home! You are not a cow! That's gonna take a little bit to do. Alright, let's, There we go. Come back home, Lola! You are not a cow! Yes, you poor soul. Do you, or can you, have imitation shrimp? Yeah, there you go. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to change these tires soon. They're yeah, that one's about to go. I need a wrench. Oh, hi, Kerfer. There she goes. We gotta plug her back in. Hello, Red Squirreler. Welcome back in. Piss, 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 piss. Stop pumping the table, Kerfer. I'm lagging a little bit, yeah. I guess that they might have, like, made this game a little more intense than it used to be. I don't really know how to fix tires, so... Okay, so it's just back on? Yeah, this one's... Hi, Kerfer. Good job, come on. Let's get you plugged in. We'll get Kerfer spaded neutered. No! Just give her a nap. She'll be alright. Oh, we got ads. We're gonna have to pause. There we go. We just ramped into... Mine just ramped into my gasoline and blew my garage up. It happens, it happens. Poor... Dude, Kerfer's a menace to society sometimes. I'm curious, let me take a look here. What is eating? It's memory, not my CPU. Oh, my GPU's getting eaten up by Voices of the Void, that's why. Why is this game using so much power? Ah, that might do it. There. It might not be as intense now. Hard to say. Go away, ad. I want to see Kerfer. I think we all want to see Kerfer. Don't worry, guys. Ah. So I think... Are we back yet? Yes, we're back. Okay. So I found out what's eating the GPU and making it run hotter and causing like lag and stuff like that. It's the lights, if you have too many lights on. So the goal is keep the lights off. Okay, now we can eat the shrimp. There we go. So that might help reduce the load on the GPU. But welcome back, guys. Also, guys, don't forget, While it's not required, it does help a lot. So if you want to subscribe to the channel to help support the channel, it really does help me a lot. If you do, you don't have to, of course, but it really does help. And I appreciate you guys for being so helpful and supportive and being here and being awesome and everything. I'm lucky to have you. This is the watering can we have to fill. So, Squirrler, you were just saying that Kerfur destroyed a bunch of your gasoline containers? And remember, if you can't afford to subscribe, we do pause the streams for the ads so that you don't miss anything. I usually try to do that. Typical Kerfur, yeah. She really do be doing silly things sometimes. I don't know where this came from. I think I threw it off the roof when I was upset one time. This is the hay we grew because, hey. Alright, we're gonna take some of this trash and, try to pick it up some. Because, like, the more trash you pick up and clean away, too, it helps, I think it'll help a little bit with the game. The drone is here. And again, thank you to those that do subscribe and watch the stream. I appreciate you. So, I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you guys do. But I'll share this with the chat. If anybody here is a Abiotic Factor fan, Abiotic Factor had a update recently where they added new content. And the new content was the Voices of the Void level. Like, this area. So, like, that's built into the game now. If you're a fan of that. I'm gonna let that go. Alright. I gotta show Kitty Kerfur, because Kerfur's a... Hello. Kerfur's asleep over here. I didn't plug her in yet, because I wanted to wait for you guys. I hate this plug because it's in such an inconvenient spot. And it's really hard to plug her into it when her big-ass head is blocking it. There. This should be what we need. Yep. This goes inside. Who's that? My wife. She knows the military ruined my last marriage. You guys gotta get out of here. Alright. So that's doing that thing. I'm gonna take this because it's garbage. Do you guys think we should order some garbage bags and finally deal with all the trash in the hallway? I can't imagine anybody would be like, yeah, Bernie, keep living in squalor and filth. Raining and foggy today. You've heard of the Soggy Bottom Boys. Get ready for the Foggy Bottom Boys. Alright. Let's make some orders here. Bernie, keep living in squalor. There you go. Okay, well, I can't do that. I'm sorry. So we're gonna have 2 of those. Wait, are these just gas cans? Gas amount can be transferred. I guess they're probably fine. Mattress, sleeping bag, syrup, pills, medicine, car keys in case you lose them. Glasses in case we need them. A crank flashlight, which actually would probably be an amazing investment. Data cassette tapes, floppy drives. Oh, floppy box. Food. A shrimp pack. Yeah, I'll buy that. Tools. Digital map. That's gonna cost a lot of money, and that's just one ATV wheel. It's our emotional support trash piles. Our email for today. Let's see. Not bad. Not as bad as I thought. Very interesting and unique. Data you got. Keep going. Let's see here. What's this one say? Uniform, Echo, Uniform, and Kilo. Uniform, Echo, Bravo. I don't actually know if I need the car keys. I think they're for our car, which we don't have. Is this done yet? No, signals are all over the place. It's the storm. You guys want to listen to this one? Sounds like music. Interesting. I need one of you. Alright. Our emotional support trash piles. I'd like to clean them up at some point, though, for real. So over the week, past couple of days, Maudie and I have been playing GTA 5 online. We just play in like our own little private group thing because we don't want to deal with, you know, what you deal with GTA 5. I feel like all of you know what I'm talking about. So, one time we're playing, a couple of nights ago we were all playing together. It was me, Maudie, Nocturnal Breeze, Jay, who's in the chat regularly too. He's away currently. And we played together. And we were trying to do the casino heist, and just everything went wrong. Basically because, a couple of our friends just don't really know what they're doing. Like, that was gonna be a tough heist for them. And I'm like, oh shit. So, we were really struggling to get, like, the heist done, and we ended up quitting, because we were just like, this isn't gonna work. You know, we're gonna have to just bite the bullet and not keep going for now, and try back later when we can start over. So that's what we did, and we went off and we started prepping for the Pacific Job. If anybody knows the Pacific Job, that's one of the heists in the game that you can do. It's one of the starter ones. You know, it's right at the beginning, because I never did the heist. I didn't have the luck of being able to do such a thing when I played. because Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is really brutal and it's hard to make money, and you know, you guys know this. So finally being able to play it was great, and so I transferred my character over to the updated version of the game. And the updated version of the game told me the last time I played was 2017. Mind you... Oh, we're getting a delivery, and that's a special delivery, I think. So... we were setting up the Pacific job, and we were having so much more fun doing that. Like, 4-player co-op heists are pretty cool. Heists in general can be really, really fun. But the thing that hurts the game so much, and I imagine anybody who's ever played Grand Theft Auto feels the same way, is the heists don't pay enough. Like, in the most, like, disconnected manner possible. In the most disconnected manner possible, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online has always kind of been like, oh man, I really hate this. This sucks. This is, why is it that money is so difficult to come by in the game? Just like anything in that game. And I think that is a fundamental issue with the game as a whole. Considering how much they charge for everything already, it makes the grind, like, nearly impossible. And obviously they want you to be able to buy the... They want you to buy the bull shark cards and stuff. Like, pay for the premium currency or whatever, and whatever. We need more floppies. I'm sending an entire game on 3.5-inch floppies. No, don't do that. You know how many that's gonna take? That would be so many floppy disks, dude. You have no idea. Actually, that you probably would know. That would be so much. Don't get me wrong, I miss when a game used to fit on a floppy disk. Very recently, actually, there was a video I was watching, and it was this guy covering, so somebody did a 3D scan of an abandoned building, right? And then they put it into a video game, and it ended up only being like a 9-megabyte video game somehow. Like, the amount of, like, compression technology that now exists for that kind of stuff is insane to think about. Depending on the size, I want to say like 1.5 megabytes. Ugh. You can't even fit a song on that, man. Like, unless you want to put your favorite midis on it, damn. Like, everything at that point is compressed to shit. A while ago, wasn't there a dude? I'm gonna look it up really quick. Somebody put Skyrim on like 130 like floppy disks or something like that. It was something wild like that. It might not have been Skyrim. It might have been a different game. But this happened years ago. And I remember hearing about it, being like, wow, that's a lot. It was close to the 3.5 from the 80s, but guys, this wasn't here before. Where the fuck did these come from? Was anybody paying attention? Did anybody see this? Did we walk past these and just not notice them? What the fuck? There's no way you wouldn't have noticed them. Nah, somebody's got to be out here playing tricks on us. Like, surely. The same thing with the shrimp, the same thing with everything else. Somebody's messing with us. Like, I didn't walk past them and not notice them, though, right? Like, surely I didn't do that. This has got to be some kind of prank. There's no way. I don't know how I feel about that. That was creepy. That, like, stopped my heart a little bit. Oh my god. That, what do you, what does it mean? Anybody? You guys got any ideas about how I'm supposed to feel about that? 'Cause, disturbed, concerned, a little scared. Aliens. I mean, come on, I know that's kind of like the easy... It's kind of like the easy thing, but, like, surely not. It's not aliens. It can't be. God. Surely not. Surely not. That was just a prank. That had to be. I like that song that says "You're not alone. I am here with you." Which one is that? Is that the Gigi Moonin song? The one that, like, somebody remixed with, like, the Porter Robinson track? Jay! Holy shit, I didn't expect to see you today. Hey, thank you for resubbing. 26 months in a row. Hell yeah. Dude, thank you so much. Hello, Berniehausen. Hello, Jay. I took a nap after playing Shin-Chan and then came back. Michael Jackson. Oh, I don't know that one. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't like any of Michael Jackson's songs outside of Thriller. Like, I've always kind of felt as though Smooth Criminal was done better by other people who covered it and stuff like that. Thriller is, like, the one song by Michael Jackson I do like, and that's not even, like, an issue with Michael Jackson or the things that he supposedly did or didn't do or whatever. Not to get into that topic, because I don't want to talk about that. Oh, it's the windmill. Okay. But, but I'm not a Michael Jackson fan of, like, any of his tracks, to be honest with you. Jay, how was your trip? I think Alien Ant Farm... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was going to bring that up. I thought Alien Ant Farm did a really good job. Just made it out to a different Providence than I live in. I wanted to drop in and say hi, even though I can't play tonight. Stressful? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry it's so stressful for you. I know traveling's never fun, no matter what. I'm really sorry that you have to deal with that. There was 2 hours of not being able to see the road further than 15 feet, and oh my god. Dude, I'd be mad as hell about that, too. Was it because there was snow? I'm exhausted, but I just sleep too much. I take pills and I can't sleep. No, it was so damn windy, a huge-ass dust cloud. Felt like I was driving through a sandstorm. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee! Also, I don't hate anybody who likes Michael Jackson's songs. I just want to point out I do like the covers better, like Alien Ant Farm's cover. You can still talk about him and stuff, that's fine. I do understand the cultural significance of Michael Jackson and everything, that all the songs he made and all the influence to music that he had and everything. I know he's a very important figure in music and stuff like that. But I want to, like, talk about how awesome, like, George Clinton is, you know? From the Funkadelics and stuff like that. Because George Clinton's got 38 degrees in fucking, you know? That's pretty impressive shit right there. After the windy area, it was great. The last half of the trip was alright. Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Jay. I know I am not a fan of traveling in cars for particularly long periods of time myself. I cannot keep my mind entertained anymore. I hate car rides. I really, really do. Cause I don't want to live, but I don't want to die, and I've said it to myself like a million times. Nothing makes sense what I feel inside, but I think I've got it in me for just one more night. So, I think because we walked up to that thing, we were listening to audio graphic novels, Batman Year One and Long Halloween. I think those are pretty much sequels to each other, aren't they? Though they could be, technically, because it's like Batman taking on the crime family in those. And Sophia Falcone is in that. I read Long Halloween, and I didn't like it. I also really didn't like the Killing Joke that much either. I don't know what it is or why, but yeah, their ships are here again. I just really didn't like those. I had a really hard time enjoying them. We're gonna give them a gift, and we're gonna leave. They gave us shrimp. We're just gonna do the same thing. Because if the shrimp that disappeared when it was in my refrigerator before anyway, that I didn't order, that was just sitting in there, disappeared, then I'm at liberty to believe that they like to eat shrimp. And they gave us shrimp. So us going up there and being chill with them is probably a really great idea. I don't really know if there's too many Batman comics I remember really liking. The Dark Knight by Frank Miller is one of them. I really like that one. That one's really good. I really wanted to lead The Last Night on Earth. Which one's that one? I have a Batman Elseworlds collection. It's not Gotham by Lamplight, though that one's really good. It's the one where Batman's like, it's like Dark Knights of the Round Table is what it's called. Or Dark Knight of the Round Table, and I really like that one. That one's really good. What do we got here? And a croissant. Oh, multiple croissants. Hey there, my little MEC. How's the crippling darkness? Just wanted to let you know that I did some baking over the weekend, and I know you'll be sick of those decade-old, drab-ass MREs. You'll appreciate some genuine French cuisine made by a professional such as myself. Anyway, croissants for you. Raspberry drizzle. Enjoy. And don't starve to death or anything, okay? I still miss you, asshole. Love, Arena. Aw. Bruce Wayne wakes up in Arkham Asylum sane, but never being Batman. Oh, that could be a dark story to read. There's that really effed up one where, Azrael, like, takes Batman and, like, cuts off all of his limbs and just, like, runs Gotham himself. It's really fucked up. I hate it. I've kind of come to understand that there's a lot of people out there who genuinely hate those dark turnaround comics that are like, Batman gets Batman, like White Knight, I think was one of them. Also, Dad Kali says hi, Bernie. Say hello to them as well. Sorry I said their name wrong. This is Echo. Uniform. Bravo. Ugh. Oh, you're back again, huh? You know, the last time... You know what? It's time. You're gonna stay down here. I'm not gonna burn it alive. That's okay. It's a tough username to say. I don't say it right either. Pretty much username stands for don't ask, I don't know yet. Ah. Well, send them my, my hellos and thank yous. They're a great person. I enjoy having them chime in when we're all hanging out together and playing games. Oh, Twit. That wasn't there before. Send them my eternal thanks and gratitude for being a really cool person. Because I do like, your partner. They are very nice. In the experiences that we've interacted with, not together necessarily, but, like, when you're in voice chat with us and we hear them chime in, it's always pleasant to have, like, another voice chime in sometimes. Hello, Booty Tootin'. How you doing, brother? Welcome back. How was the rest of your stream? Wait, that's right. Nothing's coming through. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Thank you. They care about you, and as you are my friend. Aw. Well, thank you, Jay. I've certainly been going through it. Alright, let's do a quick shout-out for Booty Tootin', and a shout-out for Jay, and a shout-out for, Ears of Kiddiness. Now, whether or not these are gonna work is totally up in the air. And we gotta shout-out Polgan.
Oh my god.
There you go.
You just called them bazoomies.
Lucinda mashes together her...
See this shit? He's committing insurance fraud again. Look at this.
Okay, Lucinda.
I wouldn't have such a problem with these things. They don't hurt you, so, like, I don't know what to do with them.
Huh, Mama, give me
We
the...
love insurance fraud. Thank you very much for the follow, Booty Tootin'. Yeah, Who Cares Gaming is one of my friends, a very, very good friend of mine. I've known him for quite some time. I wouldn't say I poached him from somebody else, but, Jesse?
Or watch the show.
It's a late-night Jesse raid. Welcome in, Jesse. I'll get you that shout-out. You're in a line. We're shouting out a bunch of people, but thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody from Jesse's stream. How was Witcher tonight? Ugh, that clip. Hello, Dandy Denny. Hello, Gizmo. Welcome in, everybody from Jesse's stream. Some of you guys know me. Oh, Jesse's Halloween costume. Very awesome. And that was a very short clip, but very cool costume. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, coming in, and hanging out. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Radio Metro 42. Yes, I love Voices of the Void. I don't know what to do with these things, though. They won't stop following me. Jesse, thank you for the raid. Hey, Big Zouse. I'm Bernie VTuber. I'm a Little Orange Cat. I've been in Jesse's streams a couple of times. We've streamed together. We played different stuff together. So yeah, you can always have a good time here. Alright, he wants signals now, which I can't process in time. Burning them is good, definitely. Hi, Jesse! Good Zaza alien on screen. Thank you, that's Benry. And we have a new overlay as well. You know, I'm just gonna have to learn to live with him, I think. He's just gonna have to learn... Stay in that. There we go. The stream was fun. We played some Uno, and I found out that I've been playing Witcher 3 on the wrong version for the last 10 weeks. What's the wrong version? You put him in his place. I try to. How is it the wrong version, Jesse? I'm curious. The OG version instead of next gen? Oh, she was playing the PS4. Okay. So, what is Jesse gonna do about that, then? I just noticed the overlay. Very cool. Blends well with the game. I thought so. It's playing the PS4 version. Ooh. Can you transfer your save, possibly? I imagine not on console, but maybe PC? I know I, at some point, have to play The Witcher. If I play it up... Oh, the signal's already gone. It's a complicated process on console. Damn. No. Oh. He's trying to get out! He can't, though! Ha ha ha! Kerfer, wake up.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that, though, Jesse. That's very frustrating.
I love kitties!
I'm a kitty. Apparently it's possible, but it takes some steps. It's probably gonna be like take out the hard drive and plug it into your PC and then use a program to do it. Luckily, it's not super hard to take out of the PC, or PS5, PS4, but it does require having like a tool or two. Prayer for sleep. Oh, there's two over here. Hold on, let's do those instead. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. I ended up cutting the stream short earlier and taking a nap because I was really tired, and then I came back to do Voices of the Void. I kind of discovered rather quickly Shin-Chan was just not it. Like, it seems like nobody was really enjoying that. I was for a bit, but it was making me sleepy, and it doesn't really have much going on, and it's a very, like, low-impact game. It's a little too cozy. So I couldn't really, like, keep going with it. Hello, B Knight. Catnap, perchance? Yes. Bernie is always swag time. I've got things going on, so lurk. Have fun. Voices of the Void is amazing. Y'all from Jesse's stream will see. We've been having weird stuff happening. So stuff has gone missing. Let me bring you guys all up to speed on what's happened today so far. That's been weird. Aside from the mannequin who's moving inside of the locker, who wants to, like, attack me or something. I don't know. That's the whole thing. We found alien spaceships outside of a treehouse that it looks like the aliens are building. And enjoy your stay. It's been really creepy because of that. Like, genuinely horrifying experience of noticing that there's aliens. And thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous, so nobody feels called out. I should probably introduce myself to a couple of you guys, because not all of you guys know who I am. Some of you have only had like a few run-ins with me as a streamer, I guess, maybe. My name's Bernie VTuber. I'm a little orange cat. I can dance. I'm a fully animated VTuber as well. I'm not just your regular standard VTuber. I am animated. I do impressions on the stream. I can do like different voices and stuff, so feel free to request them and I'll try to do them. I make my own video games as a hobby on the side. I make visual novels. I'm working on a visual novel currently that will probably be the last VN I do for a while. I'm also learning how to program like match 3 games and stuff like that, so I can start making those. I want to kind of hybridize a match 3 and a VN if I can, possibly. It's gonna be tough, but I might try it. We'll see how that goes. I've been streaming on Twitch for like 4 years, I think, something like that. And yeah, Bernie, I'm gonna make some food really quick. I'm starving. Please eat, Jesse. What kind of dancing can you do? This kind of dancing. Yeah.
Daddy, yes!
Yeah, that's right. Call me daddy. Yeah, no, don't do that. Break out the dancing and shit. I'm just a silly cat. Oh, man. Oh, my God, Lois. Look at these signals, Lois. We also have fishing. We have a fishing mini-game in the stream. If you type in !fish, you will cast your fishing rod out. Every month we reset the leaderboard. If you type in !leaderboard, you can see your fishing, how many fish you've caught and stuff like that. Most of you guys haven't fished for particularly too long here. But if you're not going to be active in the stream, or you're just a lurker or whatever, and you want to fish, you can fish and it'll count as a view and stuff like that, which is cool. So, you know, because Twitch is weird and they decided to punish honest streamers who don't view bot, so go figure. But please enjoy, have some fun, ask some questions about the game if you want. If you want to know something about me, engage in conversation, do whatever you want to do. Earlier we were talking about like stuff they saw in space, you know? So, if you've ever heard of, like, if you've ever had a UFO story and you want to share it, if you like X-Files, Scooby-Doo, cartoons, talk about whatever. And I will probably have something to say about it. Until I don't know it.
Welcome, Raiders.
Kai? Wow, Kai's raiding early. Hello, Kai.
Watch the show.
Welcome in, Kai.
Or watch the show.
Marty, are you still there?
Thank you.
Welcome in, Raiders. Wow, wow, wow. We're getting everybody tonight. I mean, I was going to ask you to do it, but it's okay. Watch the show. Thank you, Marty. Welcome in, everybody, from Kai's stream. I am Bernie VTuber. I'm a little orange cat. I've known Kai for a while. I'm friends with Kai and Storyteller Gaming, who plays with Kai regularly. So, Kai, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I didn't expect you to be streaming so early today. For those of you who don't know me, I am Bernie VTuber. I'm a little orange cat. I do impressions. I make my own video games on the side, which Kai might know about. Beat Saber. Ooh, hell yeah. It's good to see you. I missed you, Kai. It's been hard to catch your streams because I'm usually not up that late. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna download and probably take a while. Ah! He got out. Well, I'm putting you back where you belong. Welcome in, Raiders, to Alien Hunting with Bernie. Exactly. Alien hunting! Alien hunting! I haven't heard or seen... I've heard it, but I haven't seen it, though. But totally understandable, I missed you, too. Let's see here. He's gonna be... We gotta go to sleep. He's... Can I, like, grab the locker? No, I can only open it. Alright. I gotta find a way to close that. How do you feel about Sailor Moon? I like Sailor Moon. I didn't grow up watching it, though, so my knowledge of it is limited, but I do like how useless Tuxedo Mask seems to be, at least from the way that the show, makes it up. I like Dragon Ball Z. I love Lupin the Third. Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find something... Well, there's plenty I don't like, and plenty I do like. I mean, it's kind of up in the air, but... I'll be lurking, need to welcome hubby home? Of course, of course. Do what you gotta do, take care of yourself after your stream, eat your snacks. Eat, feed, breed, repeat. That's the name of a heavy metal album. He really is just a motivational babysitter, he is. He really freaking is. Man. So nothing particularly exciting is going on right now. But that doesn't mean exciting things won't happen. Earlier when we were playing, we got jump scared by alien... what would you call those? Ty? Polgan? What would you call those things? The, standees. We got jump scared by standees. Alien standees. This is my bathroom, don't mind it, it's a mess. I'm working on it. Oh my god! It's a CMYK Colors raid! Holy shit, everybody's out tonight.
Or watch the show.
Bringing you all the colors. Welcome in, CMYK Colors, and everybody from their stream. Wow, thank you, Monty. Welcome in, everybody from CMYK Color Stream. I am Bernie VTuber. I'm a little orange cat. I do impressions. I make my own video games on the side. I am a impressionist. I do, like, impressions and stuff. I could probably voice act if I tried, but I'm not professional, so calling myself a professional voice actor is not a fair thing to do, but welcome in. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Jay? Maybe? Welcome in. Either way, welcome in, guys. We are currently, taking care of our plants in the middle of the night for some reason. These are my potato plants that I've been growing for some time. It's great to have you guys here. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the raid. It was a very nice surprise. Late night, indeed. It looks like everybody's kind of late night tonight. It's weird. Is there like is tomorrow a holiday or something? You know what? You keep trying to do creepy shit, guess what's gonna happen? Is this a retro game? It looks retro. So, this is a game called Voices of the Void. It's an indie game that was made... I don't know if you guys remember the game, but it was a game by the name of Signal Simulator. It came out back in, like, 2018, 2017 or something like that. Well, the developer of Signal Simulator abandoned it, and it was very similar to this. Basically, you scan space for, like, space signals and stuff like that. And essentially, what ended up happening was... the developers of that game, like, abandoned it. So, they made this, basically. Fans decided to make this game, and it's inspired by, like, Half-Life and a bunch of other stuff. But it is a modern indie game. It just has an indie art style, or it looks like a PS1 game, kind of. Or Half-Life 1 inspired, I guess is a good way of looking at it. So it came out, they've been working on it for years at this point. I think like 2022 was when one of the earliest builds existed for it. Ignore that clanging and banging, it's fine. There we go. I need to make sure this knife, there we go, sits here. I'm always a late night type of person. Very cool. Yeah, I can highly recommend it, honestly. If you're interested in it, it is free on itch.io. It does have a learning curve, but the tutorial is there. Smile, you're changing the world. Cool. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't remember that being there. We have to win, win. Chang-a-lang in the sha-la-la-la-la. They continue to update this game all the time. And weird stuff happens in this game. It could kind of border on horror. If you're a big fan of X-Files, you'll probably really like this game. If you like science and stuff like that, to some degree, what you're doing in the game is scientifically accurate, which is like scanning and cleaning up space signals and stuff like that. So you can end up having a really fun time with the game because of that, if you're into that kind of thing. We're planting potatoes because this is like the one vegetable we've been able to find. They send us food in like MREs and stuff, but the character gets tired of MREs very quickly. They also have fishing in this, which I haven't had the chance to get into yet. But I appreciate you rating me, I really do. Feel free to type in !fish if you want to, fish in stream. In case, you know, there's nothing else you want to talk about or anything, you can definitely fish and enjoy yourself that way. But thank you for being here, really, thank you. I hope you guys are all having a good night. I know I'm having a good night doing this. We don't usually stream this late. We stream 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to, usually about 11. 11 or 12 sometimes. But this has kind of been the game I've been hooked on lately. And I really, really like it because of that. You caught Scrappy Doo, Maudie. Good job. I think Maudie's still winning the, thing. There we go. Here's some medicine and stuff I have set up here. I'm gonna order some garbage bags. How's that sound? You hear him over there?
No.
Oh, this is my assistant, Kerfer. She's a little cat.
No.
And we're gonna send her out to go fix some broken servers and stuff. That's what she does. That's her job. She makes my job slightly easier for me. Is this done yet? Okay, so we're gonna take these off. And... go back to sleep. Edge is here? Understand. Hell yeah, Edge is here. These are our daily tasks we're doing currently. Almost mixed these up here. Oof. But thank you so much, CMYK. I really appreciate that, man. Careful, SpongeBob. Patrick, the lid's already off. Thank you, Jay, for the bits, by the way. Understand, I can see clearly, and it's I don't actually know the lyrics very well. It's Altered Bridge song, if anybody's a fan of them, I believe. Oh, we can't turn this in yet. They haven't requested it. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's send it off then. So one really cool thing about this game is the amount of cleanup that you have to do. And you might be saying, Bernie, you just said cleaning up is cool? And the answer is kind of yeah, actually. It's really fun. I'm gonna take these potatoes and leave them upstairs because I'll make lunch out of them later. So I'm gonna put these here. And they will stay glued to that plate and I can turn the oven on when we get hungry later. So where do we start? Probably our own bedroom's a great place to start for cleaning up messes. There we go. That mannequin definitely got out again. There we go. If you really like X-Files, this game is the game for you. Don't mind the blood on the floor, that's mine. I had an accident. Wait a minute. The shrimp pack is here. Why is there blood on the floor? That's mine. I had an accident. There we go. Hello, Hefty. The blood is indeed mine, though. So, some of you guys were here for that part. I don't think all of you were, but some of you guys were here for it earlier. But do you guys remember when, like, everything started levitating and everything in the base that we had? Well, I thought about that, and really the aliens were doing us a favor. Oh, good. I would be concerned if the blood wasn't yours. Yeah, the weird thing about that thing that happened was, well, the fact that, I think the aliens stole some of the garbage. Not all of it, but look at the dumpsters and stuff over here that are turned over. These are really heavy and hard to turn over. Oh, yeah, this is how you get upstairs, but this door is, like, completely locked. Ow. Minor lacerations detected. The drone is coming in, so it's gonna take these trash bags, and then we'll go from there. So they were looking for scrap parts. Hopefully. They'll actually pay us for all this trash, too. Now, that drone's gonna sit there until we say otherwise, so let me try to... I think we wiped that out. I want to make sure my bedroom and everything is clean, so the next room we're going to do is the bathroom, which is going to be its own nightmare to clean. That's just trash. We'll pick that up and burn that later. Yeah, you can see, like, it's a mess. Oh, man. What a mess it is in here. Come on. Oh, a sandwich! Well, waste not, want not. Oh, we get ads. I'm sorry. I have 3 homunculus Bernies. Really, Hefty? Is that what you've been doing? They're all pretty chill, but I'm keeping my eye on the original Bernie. It's only gonna help. We'll wait for the ads to be over. I have a cat on my PC currently. Uh-oh, there's about to be a cat gang war in my room now. Alright, but thank you to those that use Twitch Turbo, Twitch Prime, or Twitch Sub to subscribe and support the stream. That way you don't have to deal with any ads or anything like that. Ugh. And here we go! Creepy music. Very creepy music. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. To boldly go where no man has gone before. I woke up in the middle of the night just to go out and do some things like fight. Ugh. Why are you on my computer, sweetie? What are you doing? Outside, inside, out. Living la vida loca. Get rewards by getting That's so shitty, Twitch. Don't do that. Apparently there's drops for Twitch Turbo now, which I guess is a good reward for the Turbo users, but still. Like, geez, don't require people to do that. Anyway, let me see here. You've made 3 homunculus Bernies of... Really? Why would you do such a thing? Don't do that. I am not a homunculi. Oh, those are pills. Okay, I actually need these. I'll just leave them in the sink. I'm trying to clean up this bathroom here. It's a mess. Excuse the stains on the floor. I don't. Oh God, it's on the walls. Fuck me. I'm gonna sell this wastebasket too. I don't need it. I just called the prawns I name after friends homunculus. Okay. Makes a bit more sense. Hey, it's cool. It could be worse. Madi played and made me and like a bunch of other people and it was a disaster. I gotta send this away as much as I want to clean up the rest of the base. Because I don't think we have enough drones, or we have enough, and they're gonna start asking for the stuff soon, so this is starting to rot. I need to do something with this pumpkin. I think it's already rotted, honestly. I too keep my pills in the sink. Did you know? The long name for them is Homuncula among us. Marty, I don't think that's true. My flashlight went out. I was wondering what that weird sound was. Hold on. I think that's everything in here. Yeah, I just gotta mop up. I gotta, like, mop the shit off of the walls, quite literally. I'm just messing with you. You know, it's not a big deal. It's coming back, because that's the delivery. I started giving the new Bernies that pop-up red shirts. Oh no, why? Do you hate me or something? I'm confused. What did I do wrong? What the fuck is it? It's just a fucking Delunculus in space over there. You see that shit? Hold on. It's so I know the original one is in the black shirt. I see. I was about to say, what, do you hate me or something? Ah! That mannequin is definitely stuck in the basement, by the way. He cannot get out. Doors, yeah, doors definitely hurt me. Again, thank you guys. Pat yourselves on the back for being so awesome. Is this done yet? No. I gotta reactivate it, right. Ignore the blood spewing out of my forehead, that's just gonna happen. So, I got a story to tell. So, this was, oh my god, I don't know how fucking long ago it was. I was in, like, 4th grade, right? And this girl was, like, mad about something, and so she kicked her desk, and her desk flung back at her. And, like, busted her in the forehead, and blood was just spewing out everywhere. And my teacher didn't make things any better, because she just started screaming, "Oh god, oh god, oh god," like it was some kind of, like, legitimate thing to panic over, and it was. Her reaction made it worse, though. You know how, like, parents will say, like, parents won't panic if a baby falls over because, like, the mentality is if you panic, the babies will panic, kind of thing. You got 50 hours and 5 ever. Will you be seeing the new He-Man movie? I'd like to. I'll talk to my brother about it and see if we can go see it. So this girl is like blood splurting out of her forehead and everything. The teacher's freaking the hell out, like, oh god, oh god. And that was one of those moments that kind of traumatized me into being able to function under extreme stress when like crazy stuff like that would happen. But like, you know, that stuff catches you off guard when you're a kid, you know? But the really, when people say don't panic, it's because it'll make everybody else panic. That's why they say like, oh, don't panic, you know? Like, you might be freaking the hell out on the inside, but you gotta keep that on the inside, and that's one of the hardest things to do, unless you're me, apparently. Now. But that shit scarred me as a kid. I was just like, oh, I can't believe that this girl is, like, bleeding out of her forehead. She's gonna die or something. Because that was, like, the mentality of it, you know? But she didn't die. She got stitches, and she was fine. A new Masters of the Universe movie? Yeah, there's a new He-Man movie coming out. I really want to see it, because it looks good. For some reason, they decided to make Jared Leto be the Skeletor, but Hollywood really needs to stop with him, because I'm tired of him, and I imagine everybody else is tired of him too. But he's not enough to... There's cum on the walls. There's a vine shroom right there. It's not enough to, like, ruin it for me, you know what I mean? There's mushrooms growing on the toilet. But I like He-Man. I think No, I have Transformers comics. I ate the bug. But that was like a... That was something that happened. Story over, I guess. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave this here. And I'm gonna take this. You might be wondering why. It's because we're getting rid of it. There's just not enough room in here for these, like, waste baskets, and I don't really want them in here. I'll put one, like, right here next to the desk. The desk, which I won't be using. Hello. There we go. Dead battery, garbage can. We're gonna grab this, too. Gonna put that there. The shrimp pack. Morbius would have been a good movie. My only issue with it was there was no experimenting with his powers. He could just do it and that was it, unlike Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And for being the first movie of its kind, there wasn't really any explanation on it. It's just sort of how long the fake... Yeah. Well, I think that was kind of the point. Like, they do that on Hollywood studios and stuff like that, Sony, whoever. They do that stuff on purpose. And the reason why they do it is because the goal for it is to kind of just make a movie that you can write off, like a tax write-off kind of thing. That's what I believe they did it for, or why they did it the way that they did it. I liked when Morbius morbed all over the war. Me too. I'm a man who likes to morb a little bit every once in a while. Never watched it, me neither. I didn't see it either, but I know like a lot of people either really liked it or didn't. So there's that too. That sounds like breathing. Dude, that mannequin is pissed. Tango, Quebec, Bravo. So, did the one that you put in that side room get out? Yeah, he got out almost immediately, even after closing the door. Did I lock him in here? Yeah, he's still locked in there. He can't get out. I thought I put him in the basement. I guess he got out of the basement relatively quickly, but, supposedly, you can burn them. I don't know if I'm going to do that, though, just because. Do I have anything in here? I have that shrimp I can eat. There we go. That'll fill me up. We're gonna buy some coffee, because we need the energy. Who is locked up? We put a mannequin in a locker, and he's having a fit in there. There we go. We got some energy. We gotta go out and do some stuff. Kerfer, wake up.
Wow. Wow.
Go do some work, okay? I gotta go to, what is it? Tango. SV target. Tango. No, he deserves to be locked up in there, it's fine. You guys thought I was gonna drive it. Ha, I'm gonna walk with it. I gotta clean this thing up eventually, it's dirty. We gotta water these too, damn it. There's so much I gotta do. You might be, like, saying, Bernie, you're kind of making yourself have busy work. You're right. Real quick, though. Give me a second. I gotta get up and grab some water. I'm a little thirsty. That was weird. Sorry. My house is haunted, so there's, like, weird stuff that goes on anyway. Alright. So the water is watered, or the flowers is watered. We're going to go out to these things and collect the signals and do what we gotta do. Understand, I can see clearly. Anybody here play GTA 5 online by chance? Ooh, that fog is weird. But it makes sense, there's a lake bed over here. I don't have it, that's okay. I think it's on sale on, like, Green Man Gaming for like 15 bucks, the special edition. Me, Jay, we're already playing together. If I missed anything that anybody said in chat, by the way, I do apologize. In case I did, feel free to repeat it. Kerfer can't find the broken server. That means she fixed all of them. Which means Kerfer's gonna beeline her ass over to us. Also, happy Friday, everybody in chat. I only play good games, proceeds to play League of Legends. Now, if you want to play a really good MOBA, you gotta play, nothing. Pokemon Unite is actually a really good MOBA, so is the Dragon Ball Z MOBA. But you asked, I wanted to make sure I wasn't ignoring it. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Jay. By the way, I wasn't mad at you or anything like that. I hope it didn't come off like I was mad. I need to play some good games. I have recommendations. Okay, what are they? So Days Gone is really good. It's a open world zombie game. It's really, really good. The guy who's the voice of Darth Maul and like a bunch of other famous Star Wars characters in all the animated shows is the main character in that game. Oh god, what is it? What's another one? Broken Reality on Steam. It's a walking sim, but you walk around in like this virtual world, this vaporwave virtual world. You have to kind of like vaporwave in that aesthetic to really enjoy it. I personally like it. It's one of my favorites. What's another one? Alan Wake, Control, and Alan Wake 2 are all really good games that are part of the same universe. And you can almost always get Control, Alan Wake, and Alan Wake 2 on sale, though Alan Wake 2 is only on Epic, which sucks. But it's such a good game, especially if you get the expansion with all the fucking DLC and stuff. It's this one, I gotta go up there. My bad. Granvir, if you like mech building games. Mech building roguelikes. I don't know that one. Maybe I do. I feel like it's probably been mentioned to me before. There's that one game Ash always recommends, the RTS, to me, but that's, I haven't had the chance to be able to try that. I don't have enough free time for, those kinds of things. No, not at all. Just came off, like, calling me crazy. Like, my taxi driving. I have other ones. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. I have to look at my Steam profile. There's a lot of... There's ones I really like. Kevin's still playing Dead by Daylight somehow. I don't know how it's working. Baltic is a really good first-person shooter. It's hard, but it's good. Trash Mac and I adore that game. No, you're okay. That game doesn't work, so I'm pretty sure I can't recommend it. The No More Heroes series, like all of them, all 4 of them are really good. You just have to, like, get through them. They're a bit of a slog, because they require a little bit of grinding, but they're good. I'm looking. Because I don't really have, like, a list of games that I like that are the standard games. The Saboteur, if you can get that, is also pretty good. That was an Xbox 360 game. It's a good open world game. Disney Dreamlight Valley is good. I know a lot of lot of lady streamers that really like that game. But yes, Jay is very much a crazy taxi driver. That's not banned here. No, why would I ban Disney Dreamlight Valley? What kind of insane human being would just ban a girly game? Like, who cares? Someone we know hates it. Well, that's for them and not for us. Hello, Kerfer. Come on. Kerfer, you're making this difficult. I'm fine. Oh shit, there goes the fucking RETV. Wish there was a zombie game that mimicked a real zombie movie. What do you mean by real zombie movie? Let's play the Walking Dead games. It's a game that made... Not again. I mean, it's a game that was, yeah, it's for each their own. Like running from them? Oh, that would be like Left 4 Dead or, World War Z. That's a pretty good zombie game. Why am I getting stuck on every fucking possible thing right now? This is starting to irritate me. World War Z is a pretty cool zombie killing like thing to it. The House of the Dead games are pretty good too if you can play that on like a PC. I mean, like, I can't hate Disney Dreamlight Valley anyway because I like Kingdom Hearts. Back 4 Blood, yeah, if you can tolerate. You can play that for a little bit before you get bored of it. Most of those are, yeah. House of the Dead has a couple of them, but apparently, like, the PC re-releases of some of the House of the Dead games are terrible. Most of them are unfortunately been turned into typing games, too, which I know that can put people off. Shooter games, if you are having a bad day and need to let the rage out. Any of the Sniper Elite games, yes. I'm not a big fan of those, though, but yes. State of Decay 2 is pretty good, yeah. The biggest problem I have with State of Decay 2 is that after a very short amount of time, you're out of things to do that are interesting. Dying Light's good, yeah. Dead Island 1 and 2 are pretty good. Though Dead Island is, like, it's not great. It's okay. Madi and I played it. We got kind of far in it, but we didn't finish it. I really like it because of the tropical setting. Dying Light 2 felt soulless. I haven't had the chance to play it. Stay away from Project Zomboid. It's actually genuinely fucking boring as balls, though. Like, Project Zomboid is such a game that's like... You get like half of the fan base will be like, it's really good, and you'll have the other half of the fan base saying it fell off. I always thought the game series was boring. I don't know what happened to Kerfer. Yeah, Project Zomboid is very boring. If you want to play a game where you're basically sitting in a house while it's surrounded by zombies reading books with the hopes of getting a skill to be able to craft like a spear, sure, but it's mostly, I've never liked it. The best thing to do with Project Zomboid is to turn it into a rally racing game, honestly. Kenshi, yeah, Kenshi's really good. No zombies, but Kenshi's amazing. Kenshi is one of the coolest but very difficult games. It's one of those weird games that, like, people come to watch me play, essentially. They'll be like, holy shit, Bernie's playing this really fucking cool game. You can mod zombies into Kenshi. Oh, there you go. Okay. What happened to Kerfer? There she is. She's coming. She'll get here eventually. Tango. Kenshi has cannibals, which are extremely alike to zombies. That's true, too. Yeah, Project Zomboid is, like, tediously boring. Exactly. Days Gone, I mentioned that one. Those horror... Yeah, Days Gone's really good. I have fantasy races in Kenshi in my run. I have that ogre that's just balls to the wall fucking strong, but he takes so much food to feed and heal. Takes a while. Healing takes a while. I had, goblins. I added, like, a goblin king, and they would attack us in the swamps a lot. I played for a while. That's another one of those, YouTube videos that I have that's like a seasonal thing. So I'll probably do Kenshi eventually. I don't know when, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Is 7 Days to Die good? Yes, but no at the same time. I don't personally like it, but that's just me. If you want an odd zombie game, you could try Zombie, yeah. Isn't that the one that was like the Ubisoft Wii U game that everybody hated because they were just hating the Wii U? I didn't buy a Wii U, by the way, I would make that clear. I hate to say it, but the Wii U was like the last time Nintendo was great. And I don't mean like as in putting out a console, I mean integrity as a company. Because something went wrong, they realized they made a misstep with the, they misstepped with the Wii U, apologized, took pay cuts, and fixed it. And made the Switch, you know? And there was something to be said about Nintendo being willing to do that back then. As opposed to now, where they're like, yeah, we're just gonna make the Switch $8,000. For me, with Zomboid, I find myself running out of zombies, jumping through windows, panic building to lose hordes, and stealthing my way through the neighborhoods, occasionally fighting my way through them. And even that didn't do it for me. It was just, there's nothing to do in the game. It's the same problem that State of Decay has, except State of Decay, like, at least there's something to do. Quiet said, oh, how did we miss Quebec? I guess Quebec didn't write. Did Kerfer... Yeah, she's here. We're not going to be able to get jack shit out of this signal yet anyway. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can't see, and I'm going out to get another signal. Yeah, human at Z is pretty good too. It's cheap as well. I don't know why we're, like, the world is covered in this oozy bright color of yellow right now, but I've got work to do, so I have to do this. There was like an explosion or something, and then it got really, really bright. Yeah, Quebec didn't write on the tape for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe we didn't go to Quebec. I might have gotten confused. The fog is starting to fade a little bit. Yeah, the fog is brutal. We know, we forgot the good old cheer, cheer, hooray, my BF is ahead. Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw's pretty good, too. That's a good choice, Abyssal. Half-Life Alyx is pretty good. Half-Life in general is a good zombie game. That cleared up way too quick. I think that was like some kind of alien situation is what that was. Luckily, we haven't really dealt with any duendes or anything like that yet. The Last Stand, that's a good old Flash game series. Used to play that in school. I heard Echoes of the Living Dead is a good old RE style game. Yeah, Last Stand is on Steam, that's true. There, that should give him what he needs, so he'll leave me alone for the minute. I don't remember where I left the one garbage bag. Oh, look who finally got out of the locker. Alright, let's do this really quick. Vane feels like Zomboid, but it's more action-oriented. It's an FPS game with in-depth mechanics. Yeah. Earlier today, a couple of days ago, I was talking to Madi about that, and I was like, man, I'm really tired of open-world zombie survival games. And normally I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I don't really get upset about, like... But I feel as though there's too much of those kinds of games these days, you know what I mean? Like, that's, like, the go-to thing for every indie company. And I know it sells well, if they make a good game. But, like... I have a really hard time maintaining an interest in those games when playing them even with friends. Because when you play them with friends, they're fun for a little while, but they quickly wrap up and end up sucking. Oh, it's smoking. He was probably telling me to repair my thing. Surprised they are charging money. Yeah, it's for all the Flash games and stuff like that. The reason why I think they did it is because a while ago, Ross Scott from Ross's Game Dungeon did a video on the game. And he talked about, like, how much he liked it, but how much he hated the way, like, he couldn't really play it. Because, like, a lot of those Flash games are lost, or they're, like, not available or whatever. Baby, I like it. He did something. He did, like, a big video covering them for, like, Halloween one year. And I think that made the developers see it and go, like, oh, this guy, you know, he knows what he's talking about. We should what the fuck is that? Trash pile. It's just scored him in the floor. Baby, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, baby, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Stay out of my way. Oh, we're getting hungry. Hey, if you're gonna keep doing this, you need to help. Barotrauma, that's a good one too. I saw that shadow. Me too. Yeah, he moves. He will, like, you'll sometimes, if you turn around quick enough, you'll catch them in a running animation. Wait Wait a minute, look. Guys. Look. These weren't here before. These were dropped. These were dropped here for us. That's one way of looking at it. I think we might have... Do we have 3 tapes yet? No. We only have 2. Oh well. Alright, let's clean up what we can clean up. You have to be careful about how you do this too, which does suck. Because you can pick all this up and then put a bag under it and it just explodes. Baby, I like it. I like it, yeah. Thank you, aliens, for more tapes. I guess they're helping us. So some of the aliens are helping us, which is pretty cool. I don't know what to do with most of these. We have stockpile. I think what the aliens are doing is they're observing us. They know, like, we have these things. And so they're giving them to us because we're collecting them. They don't know that we need them for anything in particular.
Oh.
Hi, Kerfer. Can you go fix the stuff that's broken? Thank you. I hope her battery doesn't run out. I love her. She's a wonderful little creature. Signals, yeah, he's not getting signals today. We are gonna buy more stuff, though. We're gonna buy, that. And, let's see. Upgrades. EMF blueprint, Geiger equipment, B-box, portable metal detector, physical astrological models, ATV upgrades, bumper, solar panels, ATV, floaties, map, radio, air control for the ATV, ATV tires, server upgrades, transformer upgrades, physical modules for radars, ATV alternator. I don't need that right now. Blueprints. Geiger equipment, I don't need that. Modules. Vehicle oh, scuba mask. Bike helmet, that'd probably be a good idea. Scuba diving, fire protection suit, plunger, cigarette pack. Blue bottle. Water sprinkler. Faucet. Pigeon. Okay. Clean jar. Seeds. Wet bush, thick bush, light bush, red bush, smooth bush, rough bush, dark bush, fiery bush, floral bush, bush, poppy seeds. A salvia flower. It's weed. Cement, sled. Ooh, it's hook. Let's buy the hook. Buy the digital camera. I need a toolbox as well. And I need the crowbar. We gotta go eat. Technically, you can mod Skyrim to be a... Yeah, that's true. You can mod Skyrim to be a zombie survival game as well. You could do a lot of really cool stuff with those games. This is like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock maybe. The sun's still up. Did I turn off the lights in the bathroom? I did not. Perfer fixed the server, so she should be back here soon. It's because we're hungry. Jeremy, I know you think you're pretty funny. Thank you, Kerfer. Come on, Kerfy, let's go to bed. Yeah, Kerfer gets to go to... I don't know why that was floating. Oh, we started cooking, so the mannequin was bringing us, Here, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Kerfer. You're gonna protect me in the night now, okay? I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I'm scared. The mannequins were bringing me, We're hungry, I know. We're working on that. Food takes time to cook. The mannequins were bringing us a fire extinguisher because we were cooking. Ugh. Charge up Kerbo. It's definitely EU. EU. Because that plug ate American? Yeah, Swedish. Ooh, hot. That'll be done soon. You deserve sandwich. Thank you, storyteller. How are you doing? I found it on the toilet, though, Story. I don't know if I really want that. Maximum capacity. Why was my capacity being messed with? Tired? Well, yeah. I bet you're tired. Are the aliens feeding you again? They might be. You know what's rather interesting? The mannequins don't make their way up here. How's your battery? She's good. Alright, so we've got a couple of things I want to get done today. One of them being this. Oh god, there's another one out here now. I want to get the key card for this. And I watched Storyteller do this once. But now that we actually have the income to do it... Story, how do I do this? Just gotta keep trying. Well, I want to know if I'm even doing, like, the right thing and, like, hooking it. Oh. I? Yeah, it is mouse wheel, Marty, thank you. You Google it. You can try to use a Molotov to blast force. Will push the card further down. It will trigger a failsafe and the card... I'm not doing that. Use the hook to fish it out of the back window. Acquire a hook for 20 points. Locate the entrance. Fish for the card. Aim for the hook found on the stair side. Throw it until it catches. Retrieve the card by using the mouse wheel to reel it back in and drag the key card back up. Okay. Save if you can. You don't want to drop both hooks down the hole. Good point. It looks like we've hooked it, like, multiple times, man. Wonder if it's, like, it's placed, you know what I mean? So, like, you can't get it. Let me watch this video really quick. This video is 2 hours long. I'm not watching it.
Please save the game.
Thank you. How to get the bunker card. Here we go. This is from a while ago. I'm watching them do it now. Trying to see if there's like a trick to it, but... It looks like they immediately hooked the fucking thing. Yeah, it's like you hope that they'll teach you like a trick to it or something. You could load that save and hope it resets the card hitbox, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, what Madi said might work. Let's try that. I find it hilarious. This guy got it in like one try. So hold on. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make it happen. This is like extremely annoying. There better be fucking something good down here, man. Even when the hook is on the card, tried it at angles, it doesn't let me drag it towards. They moved the location to a slightly higher step. Same, it feels like it just clips through the card. I'll try to find a solution. Edit, it's bugged at the moment. I guess we need to wait for the transfer or transfer the item via mailbox in sandbox. How to enter the bunker without the key card. Ooh. Here's how to enter the bunker without the key card. All you need is a piece of paper. Ragdoll so your head is next to the door. And then read the paper. That's it. They fixed it. Ah. Unless they didn't. The irritating thing is that, like, it shouldn't be bugged. Sleep well, Poglin. Poggin, thank you for being here. Mhm. Whoever glued the key card to the ground is so devious. This one's gonna be fixed in the next patch, by the way. Yeah, they already fixed it. Found a new version. I couldn't find the correct key card in the spawn menu of how to get here. Start a sandbox file, go to the bunker, press the default number 0 on the pad. I'm not doing that shit. I tried the glitch and immediately went to baby jail. After the first attempt, I was thrown in jail. After the second, the map fell through the textures, and now on the third, I threw the hook at it beforehand. After touching it, I pulled it out from under the textures. I've spent an hour doing this. Here's 2 ways. Nothing happened, and I've been teleported to the processing room in front of the PC. Yeah. So it's a glitched. It's glitched at this point. The keycard has a failsafe system. When you somehow manage to fall down the stairs and out of sight, it spawns at the top of the bunker. If that doesn't work, you can mailbox 1 over from it. I don't want to do that. These are like posts from like months ago too. Also, hi Radio Metro. We're trying to go for the card here, and it's not going well. It seems to be stuck. Still lurking, making sure you get the views while I can, huh? Good luck with that. Yeah, it seems to be broken. Like, you can't actually connect it. Or, like, get it. Because, like, I've connected this, like, 6 different times at this point. Also, the mannequins have been watching me. There was more. I don't know where they went. They fixed the bug where, like, you can, if you do, like, something like this. Time to hook fish harder? I wish. It doesn't seem like there's a genuine way to do this that isn't like, oh, let me cheat at this or whatever. Damn. I guess we can't get in the bunker. Son of a bitch, that's why I bought the damn hook. I don't really know what else to do at the moment. No signal. That's creepy. Why are you all bothering me now? What version are you on? This is like, I think the most recent one. I don't know, I could try to patch it and see. How do I tell? 0.9 alpha build A090i. Is out. It might help. Okay, yeah. Let me do that then. I have to do that through like the Yeet update or whatever, don't I? All right, let's update the game really quick then. Windows Yeet edition or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, because they seem to punish me. Bernie and chat, the stream has been fun. I'm heading to bed. Take it easy, Ty. Sleep well. Oh my god, it's fucking 3 in the morning. Alright, let me restart the game. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow anyway, so it should be fine. Need patch. No game detected. Would you like to locate? Yes. Update now? Yes. There we go. Alright, now it should be updated. Let's see. Baby, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Meow, wow, wow. Hi, Elka Kitty. Elvira. Okay, skip. Come on. There we go. I think that's the new build. I don't know if there's any difference. I guess it might say. Where are you? The kitty is hungry. But it's not time yet to feed. Not time yet to feed the little gremlin. It's either that or I didn't update this properly, which is possible too. Yeah, I might not have updated this properly. Hold on. It's hard to tell. Checking version. There's an update, yes. Downloaded and apply it, yes. Verifying download, patch in progress. Window will not update, but do not worry. Until patch is done. Alright, yeah, I didn't update it. My mistake. Okay. Launch. Should be done now. Well, a little arrow. Maybe we'll be lucky and be able to explore that later today. That'll be what we do. There we go. Okay, starting it from that just didn't seem to work. Let's try this. Let's see, when was it? Okay, it's starting up now. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do. Almost. 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 Can't imagine I'm going to have to make another save. Or start over, hopefully. Oh, I can't imagine so. There's an eyeball in the top left corner. Yes. Eternity Dev. Yes, start. Story. God. Well.
Extra thick!
Extra thick! Is there anything else here for you right now? No, I'll send this stuff later. When we gotta find something to do with these mannequins. They're starting to invade our base. Oh, it looks like the devs might have fixed the vending machine, so much so that it's just empty now? I don't know. Alright, let's go try. Do not throw 7 carrots down the old well. It looks like it's Easter season. The well is located near TR1. Do not throw 7 carrots down the well. Yeah, alright. Got it. Alright. So, you know what that means. I'm not locking the door. Because that was fucking creepy. I'm closing the garage door. Something's out there. Why are the lights flickering like crazy now?
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh shit, Mama C.
Choose your
A raid from Mama C. Hell yeah.
Watch the show. Or
Watch the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome in everybody from Mama C's stream. I'm Bernie VTuber. I'm a little orange cat. We are playing Voices of the Void currently. Is there a transformer that you need to fix? Maybe. No, they're all fine. For now, at least. Welcome in, Mama C. Thank you for the raid, and welcome in everybody from Mama C stream. Got it. Nice. I don't know, I don't like the lights flickering. How you doing tonight, Mama C? How is the stream? Fur.
No.
Go fix stuff, okay? Oh, I knew you were gonna do that shit. She every opportunity she gets, she's gonna get stuck on something. You know what you do with these damn things? Nothing. Did a community night team with viewers on 7 Days to Die. It was fun. Ooh, nice. So I'm not opening that until tomorrow. That's for tomorrow's stream, or later today's stream. We're gonna clean up this mess around here. You took them into bed and kissed them goodnight. If only we could all be so lucky. Alright, so that's taken care of. So this is not a cleaning game, despite it appearing like one. It's a bunch of different things all on top of each other, honestly. There we go. That's kind of set up nicer than it was. Oh, the vending machine has snacks in it again. I need to get my mop from upstairs. I'm glad you had fun, though, Mama C. That makes me happy. Your streams are always fun. Might have been the flickering, actually the guy came to restock. Maybe. I don't know, that was weird. That was, like, very, very weird. I wish you guys would stop coming into my house. Here we go. I don't know what to do with these things. Somebody suggested burning them, and I don't think that that's a great idea, because there's always repercussions to shit like that. One. There. Why? Why are they following me? I just don't understand that. They think you're their parent? Probably. Kerfer stuck. Oh my god, Kerfer. So this is my child over here. My cat robot child. She gets stuck on everything and doesn't really know what she's doing half the time and burns out her battery by getting stuck on everything. It's wonderful. These are dead. Damn it, the potatoes. My potatoes! Sleep well, Mama C. Thank you for the raid. This needs to be plugged in, I think, to work. Oh, wow, Toon Man, thank you for the sub. 7 months, hot damn, I've known you for a while now, haven't I? Thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well. There we go. Look at that. How you doing, Toon Man? Button. I'm about to head to bed, but I'm here to push the button. Well, I appreciate that a lot, friend. I got money. Hello? I want the Maltese. Oh, okay. What? Why are you picking stuff up and moving it? You know what? I know the only thing I can do here. This is gonna keep them busy for like a fraction of a second. Great. No. You get in there too. Fucking mannequins. I don't know what to do with them. Let's take a look how Curfy's doing. She's stuck somewhere, of course. Do they want you to fix your ATV? Did you leave the stove on? No, stove is off. Come on. Immediately, they start slamming shit. That's done. I think we're supposed to turn that in. Anyway. About time to wrap it up here anyway. Well, let's wait for Kerfer to come back first when she gets unstuck from her... whatever she's doing. Let me put this on the desk so I don't forget about it tomorrow. I'm done with this. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need this again for a while. There's money. I gotta clean this room up eventually, too. Dude, you know what's crazy? I stuffed him in here, and he's not in here. Funnily enough, it looks like it takes them quite a while to get out of here, but they do seem to be able to grab stuff anyway. Let me see. Maybe the ATV is a little busted up. Let's take a look. No, it's fine. It's at 100% health. Yeah. Let me call the drone back so I can, deliver the tapes. We're doing more of this later today, for sure. Things are starting to get interesting. That's a lid. My only other idea would be to lock it, not lock it, but, I don't really know how to deal with them, honestly. Wish I knew, I really do. Just the two of us. I guess I can clean up these bags here. Pick up the garbage, clean it all up. Pick up the garbage, clean it all up. Every day when you're walking down the street, everyone say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Everybody has a different point of view, just don't be a shit. Go. Why did this room get messed up? Oh, everything did, really. Not much I can do about it. Uh... There. Alright. Hopefully Kerfer can come back with in-between saves or shutdowns of the game. Because I don't really want to have to go out there to find her. What's next on the cleaning room? The creepy break room or the cleaning closet? Probably get rid of the rest of the cardboard boxes or the wooden boxes everywhere. Maybe clean out the fireplace, throw the mannequins in there, you know. I'm sure there's something. I want to check out that one room, though. I really do. But we'll have to do that later today, because it's about that time. It's about that time. We'll be watching Kristen Cool. He is playing Metal Gear Solid. That's who we're gonna raid. But make sure to come back for tomorrow or later today. It's gonna be quite exciting. We're gonna be playing more Voices of the Void. And we're gonna see how creepy it's gonna get once we go into that bunker, because we got the key card for that, so that's gonna be cool. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the bits and the follows and the support. You guys are awesome. We will be back again tomorrow, so I hope you guys are ready for it. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.